Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Inappropriate Movie Database, the comedy game show about content warnings. I'm not your host, Nick Martucci. Usually I am. I think if you click this video and look behind me, you know that things are going to be a little different tonight. But before we get to that, just a quick announcement. First of all, this is the last episode of the 12th month of doing this show. We have now been doing this show for a year. I really thought it was going to last 2 months at most. And the fact that this has been going on for a year now, all I can do is thank everybody who's been a part of it so far, everybody who has watched and shared, everybody who's been on. This has been a highlight of the last year for me. And this next year, we're doing more. We're bringing more people in. Right now, we are booking May dates. So if you're watching the show and you want to be a part of it, you want to be a contestant, anybody can. Our host tonight doesn't know any movies. What you want to do is go to Facebook. Find the group Inappropriate Movie Database or click the link in the description of this video and sign up. It's the post at the top. We got some real fun themes happening this month, May. So please go there. And if you're not on Facebook because you're better than me, try Twitter or Instagram. Well, those are still available. We're there at IMDb Game. So please look out for all of that. Also, one more announcement. If you are in the Boston area, Tuesday, May 10th at 7 p.m., we are back in Jamaica Plain at the Midway Cafe for another live Inappropriate Movie Database. Again, our host tonight is going to be opening that. I'm not going to say his name yet. You can read it, but I'm not going to say his name yet. He's going to be opening. Contestants are going to be another guest on this show, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, and another guest on this show, Liz Estey, as well as Nick Ortolani. And who is the last guest? Oh, Tyler Tuttle. Oh, fuck. He's going to hate that I forgot him. But please come out to that. Jamaica Plain, May 10th. It's a Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. So keep an eye on all of those social medias to get more information on that. I've talked way too much for somebody not hosting this show tonight. Our host tonight is a comedian, musician. He's brilliant, hilarious. He's one of my favorites, and I'm so happy he's hosting the show. Your host tonight, Matt Shore.
Yeah, what's up? Inappropriate Movie Database. Let's go. Have you seen this movie? I hope you've seen this movie or else you'll get it wrong. Hey guys, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be guest hosting. I made this earlier.
That is amazing, and I want it.
Movie database game. So that's fun. Yeah, so as Nick was saying a little bit earlier, my movie knowledge is what some would call terrible. So I got very frustrated playing this game a few times and decided, hey, what if we only did movies that I've seen? So I have gathered 12 of the movies that I've seen out of maybe the 16 movies I've seen total. And we're going to see if our panel of super fun and funny friends know what these movies are. So I'll go ahead and say hey to everybody real quick. Let's start to my right here. We've got a very funny fellow who is multi-talented and a little bit of a legacy in the Boston scene. We have Lloyd Legacy Sharp. How you doing, Lloyd?
Hi, Nick! What the hell was that?
So Lloyd, it's good to see you coming from whatever void you're in right now.
Void legacy shirt.
The void.
Void legacy shirt.
But Lloyd, I've heard that you have a very interesting strategy when it comes to this game. What is that strategy, and are you planning on using it tonight?
It's funny you should ask that, Matt. My strategy for this game, and it's been proven effective. That's how I won my first one. Is to not guess, because if you don't guess, you can't score negative. And here's a quick fun fact about the last game. I wasn't even sure how right I was until Nick told me. The last game I was on, I won. I had a grand, wonderful, just huge maximum total of 4 points. And I was told that basically if I didn't guess at all, because everybody else ended up guessing themselves into the negative, I could have won without guessing once. But when I hit 4 points, I stopped guessing, and everybody else just shot themselves in the foot and the mouth, and they pretty much won the game for me. That's my strategy.
That is amazing. That I feel like I should probably have taken that strategy, but unfortunately, I have some pretty bad guesses that are usually thrown. As someone who knows a lot about those guesses is another very funny fellow, our friend Josh Poirier. How you doing, Josh?
Good, man. Yeah, I remember that. It was Veggie Tales. Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't see that episode, Josh and I were on the same show. Josh gave me the title of the movie, and I still had no idea what it was. But Josh, you're known for, getting pretty up there in the scoring in the leaderboard there.
I'm known for both ways, both up and
ways,
down.
up and down. But I'm curious, how do you feel about your movie knowledge of movies that I've seen?
I think I've seen more than 12 movies, so I'm hoping that in the thousands of movies I've seen, that your 12 are in there. But I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised that I'd actually be honestly not be surprised that they're not. So, and also, I think we should do a show where no one guesses. Just no one guesses at all.
It's just Nick reading.
Just let Nick read the clues.
I'm sure everyone will love that.
You're gonna hijack my gimmick, Josh.
Wow,
Thanks,
we are
man.
happy to have you. And
Nice.
last, but not last. What am I doing? We're like halfway through. You can see how often I host stuff. And now it's time. Next is my very funny friend Liz Estey. Liz, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. I've just been eating Cheetos with chopsticks, the professional that I am.
I've heard that's the way to do it. Has that been working out for you?
Yeah, you get no finger discoloration.
Oh, what's
Nice.
the point?
You eat Cheetos. Obviously, that's the point.
Without the finger discoloration, it's not eating Cheetos.
No, I refuse to accept that.
All right.
Without the discoloration, you can just touch whatever you want.
Right, yeah.
After eating Cheetos, it's just touch your computer, whatever you want. I'm not going to go down that road.
Yeah, please don't.
Any hoozle. Any hoozle. Liz, how do you feel about movies that I've seen?
This is going to be pure chaos. Like,
Yes.
I just have no idea, because I feel like you have probably seen there's no overarching theme beyond the fact that you've seen it. I have no idea. Like, I feel like these are going to be films from random time periods, random genres. It's going to be things that I think that you haven't watched. I'm just ready to lose is what I'm saying. I came here to my bed ready to lose.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
I purposely left off the movies that I've watched with you.
Oh
Because
no.
I knew you were on the show tonight, so I was like, I need to make sure that I don't include the ones that I've actually watched with Liz.
Yeah.
So
Wow. I'm sorry.
we're going
to
hardcore tonight.
Yeah.
baby.
Came here to lose
Man.
and use sticks, and I'm all
So
out
we
of it.
won't have the Netflix documentary about the Danbury Trashers then.
No Danbury
That was
Trashers
fantastic.
documentary.
Yeah, we watched that with Matt.
Highly recommend to
Oh, that was
anyone who
fantastic.
hasn't seen that. It is
Yeah.
truly amazing, even if you don't like hockey or Connecticut. It's great.
Yeah, it gets fun.
That's 2 strikes.
Well, happy to have you, and happy to
Netflix
see
would be
you.
the third.
Happy to be here.
All right, stop goofing around. Let me get through my stuff here. Jeez. At last, and certainly not least at all, because this person is the reason we're all here. Is Nick Martucci. Nick, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Hi, Matt.
Hello. On a scale of 1 to oh no, how frightened are you that you said yes to me doing this?
Oh, I am not frightened at all. We have had such chaos episodes with guest hosts that I feel like you might rein it in a little bit. I have complete faith in you.
Well, I'm happy to rein it in.
Whoa! I'm not going to do anything bad, God.
Yes, I should probably let you know right off the top that when you get a question, when you guess a movie correctly, you will hear this sound tonight. Yes. And when you guess incorrectly, you will hear this. No. No.
Can I get those?
No.
I
Sorry,
would
You've
like those.
already produced the show more than I have.
Nobody else is better than that.
I would like those sound clips for use in my daily life, like just like going to the grocery store. No.
Yes. Yeah, we could probably do that. Yes.
It's
probably.
like the Staples button, but instead it's Matt's voice.
No. Do I have too much time on my hands? Probably. Hit me up for bookings. Anyway.
Please do. You should. He's brilliant.
Nick, would you like to explain the rules of this game a lot better than I could ever do that?
I would love to do that,
Okay.
Matt. So you all know how to play the game. If this is your first time watching, what's going to happen here is Matt here has gone to IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, and he has pulled parental warnings. Oh, I'm so happy you have a soundboard. He has pulled parental warnings for 12 movies that he has seen. These warnings are written by anonymous weirdos and Josh. What we're going to do is read those readings. He's going to read them to us, and we're going to try to guess what movie these warnings are from. Back to you, Matt.
Yes. I'm so glad you did that because, man, like, okay, so there's this website. It's called IMDb, and that stands for something.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to hear that kind of introduction, go back to like the first 10 episodes of this show.
Highly recommend. This is a great show, and everyone should watch all 900 episodes of it.
You know, you were on episode 2. You were one of the first guests on this show.
Yeah, I was testing out to see what it looks like when people are bad at it. So I was happy to help in that department.
And nobody's been worse than me.
Not
Lloyd,
true.
you don't have that distinction anymore.
No. But anyway, enough goofing around. What is this? Some sort of comedy show? Jeez. Okay, let's get into it, baby.
I love this guy.
Okay. It is time to pick. Who do we have going first? Who's on my score sheet first? Up first is Lloyd. Okay, Lloyd. Lloyd.
Yes.
Would you like a movie from 2003, 1992, or 2014?
You know what? 1992.
1992, starting it off strong. Okay, here we go. All right. Here is your first clue. For 5 points. Hold on. Let me get the windows here. There's so many windows open. Okay. For 5 points, under violence and gore, a woman uses martial arts to punch and kick a few people. Comical and not explicit. Any guesses? No guesses. Okay, we are moving on. 4 points under violence and gore. A couple fall through a glass roof and land on a sofa. Some really good sentence structure in that one.
Yeah. Great.
I didn't know this.
Again, this movie is from 1992.
I'm deeply confused.
I know this movie. I just can't remember the title of it.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate because you need the title of the movie.
Damn
it! I do trust you, though. Okay, moving on for 3 points. Violence and gore. A woman rides a bike and is distracted, causing her to crash into a car and flip over. She isn't hurt, and the scene is comical.
Comical? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm just drawing a blank.
Okay.
So was she?
So lost, right?
Wow,
Yeah,
I kind of thought you guys, all right.
I know it. I just can't remember what it is.
You guys are going to be furious. Okay, moving on for 2 points. A main character says to another character, if he was a flavor, he would be pralines and dick.
Oh, wait. Wait a second.
All right. Josh, what do you got?
You know what? Pralines and dick, pralines and dick, pralines and dick. Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore?
Wait.
No, it's too early. Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
I know it, but I don't know it.
Nick, what do you got?
Pretty sure this is Wayne's World?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is correct. It's Wayne's World. Oh my gosh. First score of the game.
I
Nick
was going back and
Martucci
forth whether that was the first or second.
coming in hot with the points.
Doing what everybody hates that I do on this show.
Well, he's right about one thing.
All
I am
right.
curious now.
And then I'll read the do you usually read all the
Oh,
clues?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So for 1 point, under sex and nudity, it is implied that Wayne and Cassandra have sex after a scene, although it is very, very mild, where Wayne and Cassandra are in bed joking, but not sexual, no kissing. He jumps on top of her playfully, and the caption reads, gratuitous sex scene, played for laughs.
Veggie Tales?
No. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, who's next? Up next is Liz for round 2. Liz, would you like a movie from 2003, 2014, or 1989?
2014.
2014.
Oh,
It went
What a-
horribly for me on Monday when I said 2014.
Well,
This is redemption.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I figured it'll be entertaining either way.
Well, I think this first clue will make you feel a lot better. For 5 points under alcohol and drugs and smoking, also smoking. Alcohol is briefly sipped at a meeting.
Oh, narrows it right down like that. There's only one.
There's only a
two
few movies where that happens.
I know this. No, I don't.
But Mad Men's a TV show.
All right, moving on to 4 points, sex and nudity. Some brief scientific discussions about repopulation, but nothing graphic.
2014.
Pretty steamy, yes.
MIT right now. I don't know.
I don't think that's a movie. Oh,
Not in class. In the backyard.
all right. We're moving to 3 points. For 3 points, under frightening and intense scenes, the threat of being stranded in space and humanity becoming extinct hangs over the characters.
Oh, wait.
Little frightening.
No.
All righty. Liz, what do you have?
After Earth.
Okay. Nick, what do you have?
The Martian?
No. You are both incorrect. It is not the whatever Liz said that I can't remember, and it is not The Martian.
Liz, no one saw After Earth.
Which would be amazing if Matt's seen it.
No one saw it.
Okay, moving on. For 2 points under frightening and intense scenes, an action scene involving astronauts attempting to evade a giant tidal wave is intense.
Oh God, I'm gonna. Oh, shit.
All right, Josh, what do you have?
Is this oh my God, I forget what it is now.
No.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna back out again because I forget the name. I forget the year.
All right. Wait. Okay, yes. Sorry, there's so many things. Nick, I don't know how you do this. There's so many things to keep track of.
Again, I do this so
Well, you know
that
what?
every contestant knows how much work I put into this.
You know, I'm back in.
Oh, Josh, you're back. What do
I'm
you
back
got?
in. Day after tomorrow.
Okay. Nick, what do you have?
I'm going to go with Gravity.
Okay. And Liz,
Interstellar.
that would be a no. Yes. Liz, you are correct.
Yeah.
It
I was
is
so
Interstellar.
mad. Oh God.
Redemption.
The Day After
2014.
Tomorrow came out in 2005.
Okay.
I used to get DVDs from the library to, like, watch things, 'cause my parents wouldn't give me money to go to the video rental store. Anyway, I got The Day After Tomorrow, and one time when I was really depressed, I just watched it like the whole time it was out of the library. I watched it maybe 20 times in like a week.
So you watch it the day after tomorrow?
Hey. Yes.
I really I locked in on a lot of details around it, including the year it was released.
That's probably the saddest story I've ever heard.
I was gonna say that's your
Watch the same movie over again.
No, not watching the same movie over again. Watching The Day After Tomorrow over again.
Yeah, it's not even like it was a look. I'm telling you that because that's all I could think about when you said The Day After Tomorrow. That film had such an impact on me, and it makes no sense.
Josh, if it makes you feel any better, the year before 2014, I lived here across the street from the freaking Boston Marathon finish line. I've heard sadder stories.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Wow.
Jeez. Okay.
Are you sure that's sadder than watching Day After Tomorrow a lot?
It is when you're right around the corner from it.
Okay.
Oh.
And now we're moving on.
I'm sorry. I had
next.
to get in my trademark sad Liz story.
Yeah, I'm glad you did because I couldn't figure out my little scorecard here, so it gave me some time to figure that out.
Hey.
Okay, round
I got you.
3. Okay, round 3. It's Josh's turn to pick. Josh, would you like a movie from 2003, 1989, or 2006?
Nick knows what year I'm going to go with.
2006.
89.
Ah, yes. This is a good one. This is a movie I've seen. Okay, for 5 for 5 points.
I hope so.
For 5 points under alcohol and drugs. In a later scene, we see the principal in his office drinking something out of a mug, later revealed to be gin.
Love Lloyd thinking like he's going to guess.
You gotta play the part.
We love you, Lloyd.
Okay, for 4 points, under frightening and intense. A man laughs maniacally as he tries to run down a man in his car as he chases him through a tunnel. This may be intense for very little kids.
Man, the sentence structure kills me.
Yeah. It is very hard to read these. Okay. For 3 points, under frightening and intense, there's a cafe brawl where a lady supposedly uses a hook to grab a young man's groin. We don't actually see it for sure, but it's implied. A cafe brawl.
No, I heard.
I think it's the young man part.
Or the groin part.
The combination of the two is real uncomfortable.
What about the hook?
So don't call it a ball fight. From now on, it's a cafe brawl.
Okay, for 2 points. I guess I picked some tough things here. It makes so much more sense when like you're reading the clues when you're picking them out. You're like, oh, that's obviously this movie. 2 points under frightening and intense. The scene in 1985 where the main character discovers his dad's grave is very intense and scary.
Oh God, I know.
I'm in the wrong window. Here we go. Josh, what do you have?
Back to the Future 3.
Okay, Nick, what do you have?
Back to the Future Part 2.
Oh.
Alrighty. And Liz?
Back to the Future Part 2.
And I was wrong.
No. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
That is Back to the Future Part 2.
You know what I did was I thought 89. I was like, there's no way I thought number 2 came out before 89. I didn't actually think about the movie itself.
Back to back.
Yeah.
I didn't actually think about the movie itself. I just went by the year. And
that was the 2-point quiz. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. The last clue on that one under sex and nudity is Lorraine at 1 grabs both her breasts all the while blaming Biff for forcing her to get breast enlargement surgery. So hopefully that would have helped.
And you think I'd know a Michael J. Fox movie. Jesus.
Whoa.
All right.
Matt, I need to have you on every episode.
Absolutely not. This is exhausting. All righty. We are moving
We have a score
on.
update?
Yes. Oh, that is a great idea. Right now, we are sitting with Lloyd at 0 points, Liz with 2 points, Josh with -2 points, and Nick with 0.
Didn't I just get points?
But you got 2 guesses wrong last time.
Yeah, but I also got points in the first round.
Shoot, what did I do wrong?
I'm guessing math.
I'm really glad we're doing this now and not on round 10. Okay. Nick, what what did you
Nick got 2 points in the first round.
2 points in the first round.
-2 in the second.
-2 on the second. And then you just got
2 points.
Yeah, so okay, so Nick has 2 points. So Liz and Nick are tied with 2 points. Lloyd is at
Liz
0.
also has 3.
Yeah, Liz has 3.
She got 1 point the last round and 2 points this round.
Yep.
Wow, this is really hard.
It sure is. If you
It
need
is,
help,
honestly.
I am also tracking the scores.
Okay, great. That's fantastic.
I'm not tracking them. I just remember in my head.
That makes me feel so much better.
Matt, the scorekeeping was honestly the hardest part for
Yeah.
me. When I guest hosted.
I spent too much time on yes. That's more important than the score.
There's an app you can use too.
I've got the thing here. That is supposed to be helpful, but I'm using it incorrectly. Okay. All right, round 4. It is now Nick's turn to choose. Nick, would you like a movie from 2003, 2006, or 2011?
Let's go 2003.
Okay. This is another movie that I have seen. I'm not sure if that helps.
I hope so. This entire show's a lie.
Under 5 points for alcohol, drugs, and smoking. 2 of the characters are seen drinking, and one of them is seen as drunk in a later scene.
Sorry for my coughing fit.
You know what? I'm gonna...
Josh, what do you have?
Dumb and Dumber.
No.
All right.
It
Wait,
is
it's
not
not
Dumb and Dumber.
2003's Dumb and Dumber?
It
I
is
don't
not-
remember. I'm just throwing out movies I thought he'd see.
What does this say about my taste? Anyway.
I guess we'll find out.
Yes. For 4 points under violence and gore. A brief scene of a father disciplining his son is in a somewhat aggressive manner. We've got a sigh from Lloyd. We've got some choking from Liz. Any guesses?
If I was choking, there wouldn't be sounds because there wouldn't be any air getting
That's what happens when you eat Cheetos with chopsticks.
No, that's what happens when you just start sitting still and your body decides to fuck with you.
Yes.
I have no idea what that's like.
Incredibly relatable. Okay, 3 points under profanity. This is a big clue. 1 use of slut, 6 uses of ass, 2 uses of damn, 2 uses of hell, 1 use of pissed off, 1 use of screwed, 2 uses of sucks, 1 use of crap, and 6 religious exclamations. In one scene, the word bitch is mouthed, but is impossible to hear.
That's just Boston Public High School.
Yeah, what the hell? I might as well.
That was a TV show, Lloyd.
All right.
This is true, too.
Liz, what do you have?
Mean Girls.
Okay. Josh?
Mean Girls.
No.
Well,
They
That was
say
actually
not
bitch
Mean
a lot
Girls.
in Mean Girls.
Although I
It
would
is not
believe
Mean
if it
Girls.
was.
It is not. Mean Girls.
Girls.
Also. It is that movie not.
All
Don't tell
right.
me the
All right,
actual-
2 points. For 2 points under sex and nudity. Brief scene of a band member trying to flirt with the school principal, calling her hot.
Oh, I don't know. What the no.
Oh,
No.
you guys. Oh, this is making me upset.
Oh shit.
No, what the hell?
Lloyd, you don't know?
I probably do, just not off these expertly written clues.
All right, Nick.
This is School of Rock.
Okay. Liz, what do you have?
School of Rock.
And
Oh.
Josh.
School of Rock.
Yes. It is School of Rock. It is my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, I've seen
And
it.
the movie that I have
Say
seen
that.
the most out of any movie.
You know what the sad thing is? Can I just tell you the sad thing about this whole thing?
I would love to hear
That
this.
is his favorite movie?
No. I was thinking about all the movies that me and my wife have seen together, and I was thinking School of Rock, and then I was like, well, me and my wife weren't together in 2003. Why could it be School of Rock? Me and my wife been together since 2003. I had in my head that we've been together since 2007. So I was like,
No, buddy.
Oh.
yeah, this is bad.
Did your
Were the
wife watch this
LGBT
shit?
tunes at the time written
No.
by a child born in 2010?
What was that?
Never mind, go ahead.
Got very quiet.
Hold on. Sorry. Calculations are happening.
Got
The
zero.
clues are poorly
Negative
written,
one.
was what I was basically saying.
Liz had
Oh.
-1, and then she guessed a point with 2. So that means you net 0 for this round or
One
1 for this
point.
round? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Jeez. Okay. And then if you're curious about that last clue, for 1 point, although violence and gore, although this is never acted upon, Dewey Finn informs Miss Mullins on his first day as a substitute that if a student steps out of line, he has no problem smacking him in the head.
That would have done it.
Yeah.
That would have been it.
So close. Okay, moving on. How are we doing? We've got the scores. We're going to check the scores every time just to make sure. Tied for first place, we have Liz and Nick, both at 4 points. We've got Josh at -2 and Lloyd at 0. Is that
Trust me.
right?
That is correct.
You know,
Okay,
the
great.
best thing about having Lloyd on the show is you don't have to do much calculation.
Yeah.
It's true.
That
He's
is
not
very
wrong.
helpful. All right, we are back at the top of the batting order here. It is Lloyd's turn to choose. Lloyd, would you like a movie from 2006, 2011, or 1980?
Oh, what a jump. What? Just that 6, 11, 6, 11, 6 plus 3, 11. 2006.
All righty, 2006.
I was together with my wife in 2006.
Sure.
Aha! Oh, this is a tricky one,
Cool.
but it is a movie I've seen. Under
Oh,
5
so
points.
good.
Easy.
For 5 points under violence and gore. There is no blood throughout the entire movie. There is some dirt on clothes and faces, but that's pretty much it. My conclusion for violence and gore: no gore and not as much violent as some other people claim it to be.
I want to guess, but I think it came out the year after.
I want to guess too, but mine's stupid.
Mine is really funny, but I'm also worried it might be the answer.
Oh, mine's not the answer. at all.
I have a really good answer.
I'd really like to hear the answer.
Yeah, stop teasing us, boy.
No, I'll let you know at the end of.
All right. Let's we'll move on. 4 points. Violence and gore. A boy falls on top of the cement form of a woman. The cement breaks away, revealing the skeletal remains of a woman. The boy and 2 other children scream and run.
It is not the movie I thought it was.
What the fuck?
That is some weird foreplay.
This is a yeah. Josh, what do you have?
I guess The Mummy Returns.
What?
No.
Okay.
That is incorrect.
You know it's bad when Lloyd starts heckling you.
As a wrestling fan, I know exactly when The Mummy Returns happened. And it wasn't
Okay, did you watch it 20 times in a row?
12, and that was enough.
Before we move on, Matt, can you read the first sentence of the 5-point clue?
Yes.
God, no.
There is no blood throughout the entire movie. There is some dirt and clothes on, and some dirt and. Jeez, I could try to read the first.
No,
sentence.
that's fine. It's There Will Be Blood. There is no blood.
Oh.
Oh my! You want to know what my guess was?
I would love to.
Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
We went to opposite ends of that sentence.
We really did. We tagged you that sentence. That was hilarious. We totally tagged you that sentence.
That's great. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was 4 points. Okay, 3 points. Under profanity. A boy tells his father over the phone, "You can kiss my big hairy butt."
Not Joe Dirt.
I'm so confused.
So, this is a movie from my childhood era. So maybe you're all old.
Matt, when were you born?
1997.
I was 31 in 2006.
I'm so curious to see if any of you guys will get this one. Okay, 2 points. Under frightening and intense. 2 police officers are attacked by a house. One is attacked by a tree and picked up off the ground and thrashed around like a rag doll and eaten alive. The other cop is thrown in the air and is grabbed and pulled into the house and eaten alive.
Yep, I know what it is.
Okay, Josh.
It's the Rob Schrab classic Monster House.
Okay, Nick.
It's the Dan Harmon classic Monster House.
Yep, that's the other one.
Right. And
it's Monster House.
Liz, that is correct. Oh. Wait. Hold on. Yes. There it is.
Saw that in the theater.
The movie is Monster House. We watched it when I was in 2nd grade at school, and boy, did it scar me.
In my head, I had Paranorman, so I was close.
Yeah, like, same vibe.
I'd be worried if it didn't scar you.
Yeah, Dan Harmon and Rob Schrab used to work together on a lot of stuff.
And if you're curious about that last clue, for 1 point under violence and gore, a boy rings the doorbell of a house. The house appears to become angry. The windows glow yellow, resembling eyes. The porch slats become like shark fangs, and the entry rug becomes like a tongue and unfurls and snap up the boy, but the boy gets away.
It's a great movie, actually.
And the house is a monster.
I only just saw it for the first time last year.
I rewatched
really
it last year, and I was like, "Oh, this is pretty good." But yeah, at the time, boy, did I have nightmares.
Yeah, the sad thing is, mine was Yellow Submarine. So, if we're talking age, if we're talking shelf life.
Okay, score update just in case. We've got Liz and Nick tied for first with 6 points. We've got Josh has moved up to -1, and we've got Lloyd sitting pretty at 0.
Chasing you, Lloyd.
So far, every round has been the 2-point clue.
Well, let's see if that changes this round. We've got Liz is choosing now. Liz, would you like a movie from 2011, 1980, or 2003?
2011.
2011. Great choice. I do not remember what that one is. Without looking it up. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Super curious about this one. Under 5 points for alcohol and drugs. A man pours liquor from a bottle onto a wound as an antiseptic and takes a drink. Yum.
Every action movie ever made.
Yeah, I know. especially in the 2010s. That really is not distinguishing.
All right, we will
Betting
move
it's a
on.
Bruce Willis movie, or
We will move on to 4 points under violence and gore. A boy watches in horror as an alien attacks and presumably kills a man. Any guesses
Again.
here?
again.
You know what? I'm
Oh.
just going to guess something. I don't think it's right.
All right, Nick, what do you got?
Super 8.
No, that is a really good guess, but it is not Super 8. I have seen that movie also, if you were wondering.
That's good to know.
Good to know for the rest of this movie. Good to know for the rest of this show.
I'm going to guess it for every clue.
I completely forgot about Super 8 until just now, so that might not be a
So
good
did I.
In the
move.
zeitgeist.
So did I. Yeah. I saw it in the theater, and I totally I just
Yeah.
don't remember it.
Okay, for 4 points. Nope, I just did that one. For 3 points, under violence and gore. Several men emerge from behind rocks and hold up a group of horsemen at gunpoint. A man instructs several men to surround a woman and hold her at gunpoint. Native Americans surround several men, drag them into a drum circle, and threaten them with weapons. Some nice early 2000s you know what I'm trying to say. This is mentally exhausting. I probably should stop making jokes. Liz, what do you have?
Cowboys versus aliens.
Okay, Nick, what do you have?
Yeah, I feel like that's the only thing it can be. Cowboys versus aliens.
Lloyd. We've got a clue. We've got a guess from Lloyd.
I'm gonna hate it if I'm right, but yeah, Cowboys and aliens.
Okay, and Josh.
Cowboys and aliens.
That is correct.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said versus.
Yeah, which
instead
one's
of
correct?
and.
And or versus?
Oh, it's actually ampersand.
Oh, so we're all wrong.
Oh, bro.
Oh,
No.
damn it.
You all get that. That movie is
I forgot that movie
bonkers.
existed.
Yes.
Harrison Ford,
That's
right?
one of the movies you've
And
seen.
Daniel
Matt?
Craig.
I saw that
Yeah.
movie in the movie theater, and
Why?
it was not a good choice.
I hate the fact that I know it.
Because
I
he
hate
was 15?
I think, yeah.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, I was
I was around
once.
that age, and I think it was like, oh yeah, like what if we went and saw this like stupid movie? You know, like
That's all right.
when
That's
you,
all
when
right.
you think you're really smart as a small child.
14?
I bought the comic, so that kind of puts me on a whole different level.
I saw that movie twice. Both times I was with family and could not control what we watched, so I watched it.
Wow, you guys got that a lot quicker than I was expecting.
We got it a
Uh,
lot quicker than any other movie.
Yeah. I don't know what that says about me or what it says about you guys, but
Tell you
for
what it
if
says
you're
about me, it means that I watch terrible things with my family.
yes. But if you're curious, these are the other clues you've got for 2 points. Fireballs are shot from the spaceship that hit buildings, and they cause horses to spook and buck and knock over a stagecoach. You've also got frightening and intense. The entire film is quite intense, as there are many sequences of Western and sci-fi violence, especially in the third act. I don't know if you guys remember the third act of this movie, but
I've never seen this
a
movie.
lot of Western and sci-fi violence.
It wasn't intense on the Native American scenes. Those were in teepees.
Hey.
God damn it, Josh.
No.
I'll tell you what's intense. The drugs and whoever wrote these freaking clues on were on as they were writing them. What is this verbiage?
And who wrote that movie as well. Okay, moving on to round 7. We're just going to do a quick points because we now have a leader. Liz has run away with 9 points. Nick is close behind with 8. Lloyd is on the board with 3. And Josh is at 2. Is that right?
That is right.
Okay, cool.
I love Liz's runaway lead of 1 point.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm running away.
We've been tied the whole time, so we're keeping it. It's exciting. Here we go. We're having a great time. Is everyone having a great time?
I'm having
Oh, that's
such a
great
good
to hear.
time.
Everyone's having a good time? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good. So great.
Thank you, Matt. Another room.
Oh my God. Matt Shore, you're the best host ever. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Matt. I sure am having a great time.
Oh my God, Lloyd. I'm so mad at you.
No.
Lloyd, that joke was sharp.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be his legacy from this show.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm having such a good time. Okay, let's keep it moving so I can go to bed. Round 7. Whose turn is it? It is Josh's turn to pick a movie. Josh, would you like a movie from 1980, 2003, or 2016?
Go with 2003. Let's buck the trend.
I was gonna say, I'm shocked.
So before you met your wife.
Yes, right before I met her.
This is the second movie that came out in 2003 on this list. The only repeat year.
Wow.
Interesting
I
fact.
saw a lot of movies that year.
Yes.
6.
Alrighty, here we go. For 5 points, under violence and gore. For a PG-rated movie, the violence is actually pretty heavy.
I didn't mean to do that. Pay no attention.
We got a wow reaction. We got some utter shock coming from the Martucci corner. All right, for 4 points, under frightening and intense. It is revealed that a boy was left homeless by his mother at a young age for an unknown reason. It may upset some viewers.
I think it was PG-13, actually.
Okay.
It was R, actually.
Well, definitely not. We are continuing on. For 3 points, under frightening intense as well, we have an elderly woman might be creepy to some kids. Her laugh is creepy too.
Just in general.
Man. Just in general.
Old lady might be frightening to kids.
It's kind of
Old
ageist
people
there,
are terrifying.
Old people remind people of their mortality.
Yes. Okay, for 2 points, under frightening and intense. A woman commits suicide by putting a venomous lizard to her arm, allowing it to bite her. This may be intense for some viewers.
What?
What?
Okay.
I feel like I
Guys,
would know that if I've seen
this-
this movie.
You might not have seen this movie because that is
so
like
confused.
this is the clue, man. Okay.
I don't think I've seen this. I'm probably better for not, but I don't think I've seen this movie.
All right. Well, we will continue on to our 1-point clue for under violence and gore. A boy whacks a man with a shovel, and the man is knocked out. Some blood is shown. Liz, what do you have?
I don't know.
Holes.
Okay, Nick.
I loved this book. I never saw the movie. Holes.
Oh my God, if it was fucking holes.
And Josh.
It's holes.
That is correct. The movie is Holes with a young Shia LaBeouf.
Whatever
Digging
happened to
holes.
him?
Was holes.
Yes.
That set of clues was holes.
Lloyd, the venomous lizard that kills the lady.
Best.
I thought that was a really good clue. Maybe it wasn't.
No, it was. I haven't watched it in such a long time.
Neither have I, and I was still thrown off by the ageism freaking comment. Whoever wrote that was holes.
That was Holes.
Best,
Oh
best,
my
and,
God.
best and worst thing about that, the porn parody doesn't have to change the name.
Those are children, Josh.
Yeah.
Stop it.
They age up all the characters. When I'm not sick.
I should have known this. I should have known this. Christy Carlson Romano should slap me in the face, even though she was done with him at this point.
Yeah.
What's
All right.
going on? What's going on, Lloyd? You all right?
No, should have known this.
We've got
But
a
I'll
quick
hold
score.
it.
We've got a quick score update. Everyone has moved up 1 except for Lloyd. So now Lloyd and Josh are tied for 3, and Liz is at 10. Nick is at 9. All right. It is a real
Like
nail
those
biter.
holes.
Real nail biter here coming into round 8. We forgot to do the 7th inning stretch, and that is okay. I think
Sorry.
I will be
Fenway
fine.
Park. I've heard enough 7-day stretches. We're good.
Okay, it is now Nick's turn to choose a movie. Nick, would you like a movie from 1980, 2016, or 1986?
Let's go 1980. Let's see what that is.
1980. This is a good one. I remember which one this is without searching.
I realized I can't pick movies from your childhood.
This is my childhood.
This is my childhood now.
Get off my lawn.
Alrighty. For 5 points, 1980. Violence and gore. The characters are thrown into various comical situations. Although weapons are pointed and fired, it is always played for laughs, and the characters always come up unharmed.
It is absolutely not the movie I thought it would be.
Not Jaws 3D.
Not The Shining.
That is
Nope.
unfortunate because I have never seen The Shining.
Yeah, I would have been shocked if Matt had seen The Shining.
Okay, for 4 points, under profanity, a man in the bus said the words shit and fuck as he crashed into the water in one scene.
Yeah, you probably said that. That's appropriate. That's fair.
It's not,
All
I
right.
will
it's not that movie either. Wow.
We will keep going. For 3 points under frightening and intense, the characters are chased throughout most of the film, but it's all played for comedy. A woman tries to kill them throughout A woman tries to kill them through various methods involving powerful handmade weapons.
For the lulz.
I think
This is
Nick
like
knows what
laughs.
it is.
It's for laughs.
I'm gonna kick
Get
myself
ready to
out.
die. I'm gonna make something that'll take your life. Ha ha ha. I don't get it.
Oh man, Lloyd, you're gonna be mad.
I'm gonna kick myself, aren't I?
You're all
Yes,
gonna
you
be
are.
mad. You're all
Yeah.
gonna be mad. Nick, what's this movie?
I believe that was Carrie Fisher in The Blues Brothers.
That is correct.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, fuck.
That is the Blues Brothers.
Okay, yeah. That was, yeah.
Not to be confused with the Blues Brothers 2000.
Nothing is confusing that was 2000.
We will not confuse it with Blues Brothers 2000 in 1980.
Let me just fill in the points here. Okay. If you're curious about those other clues under sex and nudity, this clue absolutely blew my mind when I read it. So I have to share. Under sex and nudity, when the cops are driving through the mall, they drive through a portrait stand, and it is possible to see a picture of what appears to be a nude woman for about half a second. It is very hard to notice.
Yeah, they still make it
notice.
American Tail.
But the person's looking at the screen like this. Oh yeah, that's a nude woman. Rewind, pause.
Just
Yeah, that's a nude woman.
pauses it every second just to make sure that there are no nude women in this movie.
Absolutely blew my mind when I read that clue.
American Tail did it first.
And for the final clue, for 1 point under sex and nudity, when Jake is released from prison, he gets his stuff back with one soiled and one unused condom from Frank Oz.
Yeah.
Because first you say it, then you do it. Shit.
Yes. Alrighty. So I believe we have a new leader right now. Lick has
What's my name?
Still thinking about sex and nudity over here. Nick.
What is it, Lat?
What's the clue, Lloyd?
Man.
Losh, I don't know what you're talking about.
That is the end.
I don't know what just happened. I'm just looking for answers.
I just went into the Lloyd void over there. never to return again. Nick is now the leader with 12 points. Liz is close behind with 10, and Lloyd and Josh are still tied at 3. As we move once again further on our journey. This is now NPR. I am your host, Matt Shore. We are about to enter round 9.
Why is this show the ASMR show?
This is a far cry from the energetic timpani flops of the pandemic.
Gosh, I thought you were gearing up to say AARP show because I heard AASMR. Which
All right,
kind of is NPR. AARP, NPR, who knows?
We only have a few movies left. Who just chose that last one? I do not remember.
Nick.
Lick did.
I don't think I can ever show my face here ever again. This is our last.
I've been called worse on this show.
By me.
I was gonna say people named Josh specifically.
This is our last run through of the order here. We are back up top with Lloyd. Lloyd, would you like a movie that was a movie?
Yes, I definitely want to know what the movie, please.
That's great. Good to hear, because I have a couple options of movies that were movies. So glad you want that. Would you like a movie from would you like a movie from 2016, 1986, or 2007?
Oh no, we lost him.
Oh, no, we lost him at the beginning of the show. What are you talking about?
Into the Void. 2007. Let's do it.
I'm amazed you understood.
I do not remember what this one is. I have to search for it. Oh, this is a good movie.
Have you seen it?
I have.
2007. That's the year I met my wife.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I'm too tired to stop laughing.
I am just running out of steam.
What's a good thing we're almost at the end, right?
Yes, we are
Oh,
almost
Lloyd's
there.
the only one in this room that's never hosted this show.
My mental health is bad enough. Thanks.
Yeah. Hopefully that helps.
All right, Matt, what's this next clue?
Let's do this. Let's do this movie. This movie, just a reminder, is from 2007. We are at 5 points under sex and nudity. This is the best clue I came across. Hot move English.
Hot move English?
Would you like that one more time? The clue
Yes,
is
please.
hot move English.
What the fuck?
Nick.
The first.
All right. We got a couple guesses here.
Hey, I don't know.
This is yeah.
Let's start with Nick. I saw yours first.
Yeah, I assume that reviewer is just like talking directly to the main character, so I'm going to say Johnny English.
Okay.
Nice move, English.
Liz, what do you have?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, Josh.
I'm gonna go with Mamma Mia.
You are all incredibly incorrect. No.
Colin Firth was hot, but Colin Firth was hot and he moved in that English movie.
If I
Those are
had
all-
known it was, if I hadn't known when it came out, I would have said Wimbledon.
Why'd you watch that movie 20 times in a row too?
No.
Those are all movies that include hot and English and moves. I can only assume I've seen a handful of the ones you mentioned. Okay, moving on to number 4, if I can find the clue. Under violence and gore, a police officer is seen breaking into a crime den and shooting criminals. No blood is shown.
This just went in a completely different direction.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very.
I know that movie has a ton of blood in it.
I think when you find out, it will make sense. As most clues do.
Eventually do, yeah. That's how
In
clues
the-
work, Matt.
That's how clues work in the future. Okay, moving on. For 3 points, we've got drugs and alcohol. There are a few scenes in a pub which feature a fair amount of social drinking. In one scene, almost all the drinkers at the pub are underage. However, a police officer throws them out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
2007.
2007.
That.
I really hate myself for this.
Josh, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What do you have?
Hot Fuzz.
Okay, Liz, what do you have?
Hot Fuzz.
And Nick.
Yeah, it's so funny that you picked a clue where there's no blood. Hot Fuzz.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that would throw you off the track, but that is
It
correct.
did, It did, you bastard.
The movie is Hot Fuzz.
That was my guess at 4.
That was 3 points. You all guessed one incorrectly. So you net 2 points. Okay. Yeah, if you're curious about the other clues, for 2 points, a character falls into a trap and finds many dead bodies. He is then chased by several hooded figures in a cult. And under 1 point, the clue to end all clues and lunches forever, a man trips and gets impaled on a miniature church. A spike is shown protruding From beneath his lower jaw, out of his mouth, blood spurts as he is unable to move. A bit gory, but looks fake.
Yeah, just a bit.
That was the hot move English. I get it now.
That was the hot move English. All right, a quick update for you on this in the score department. We've got Nick in the lead with 14, Liz with 12, Josh with 5, and Lloyd is at 3. As we move into round 10. Okay. Liz. Liz, would you like a movie?
Yeah.
Great. Sorry, that was a little burp that I didn't want to burp into the microphone.
Perfect timing.
No.
We lost him again into the
Say
void.
that into the Lloyd void.
Into the Lloyd.
Liz, you are you're the last person with 3 options.
Wow.
You get to pick. Would you like a movie from 2016, 1986, or 1979? The oldest movie I have on this list.
The oldest
I'm
movie
going
you've
for
seen?
2016 because
Okay.
that's the only one that I can think of movies that came out.
All right. 2016. 5 points under alcohol and drugs. A man drinks a glass of a certain alienated drink and looks at the glass appreciatively.
I'm sorry, alienated?
Alienated.
So it was the drink that was kept out of the room by everybody else. You
One can only assume.
don't belong to your drink.
Wow. Poor drink, ostracized by society.
All right, moving on.
Someone drank it.
For 4 points. For 4 points under frightening and intense, a giant laser destroys a city, killing everyone in it. Everyone in it.
I feel like that should give it away.
Yeah, so many choices.
Yes. Okay. Moving on to 3 points under frightening and intense. A robot dies a violent and sad death.
Oh,
No, wait, no, that's not right. Why do I not know this?
no, not taking it. No. Mm-mm.
Liz.
I'm raising my hand.
No,
Oh, no.
wait.
Okay,
Oh.
back.
Uh,
I was frozen for a second.
Liz and Nick,
Oh,
you guys can guess whatever you want.
I was frozen.
Nope.
Sorry.
Okay, let's start with Liz.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Okay, Nick.
I am also going to say Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
That is correct. It is Rogue
Oh,
One,
thank God I didn't guess.
a Star Wars story. The first of the ones they did when they were like, let's do a bunch.
That is an accurate description.
Well said.
Mhm. Matt, have you seen other Star Wars movies?
I have, but I wanted to pick this one because it's like such a specific one.
Yeah.
I have seen all of the Star Wars things that exist except for the weird claymation TV show.
Wow.
I apologize for Attack of the Clones. You shouldn't have had to be to
You
witness
need to
that.
watch. You need to watch the Clone Wars and everything like that.
Matt, have you been watching like Book of Boba Fett and The
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian?
On
Oh,
your
wow.
Disney Plus account.
Oh yeah.
You need to watch the Clone Wars because you get so much backstory on those two shows.
I've heard, but when it came out and I watched it when it was on TV, I was like, I am not into this. But then I've heard people are like, it's really good.
It's the best thing that Star Wars has ever done, in my opinion.
Maybe I'll have to give it a try.
Even better than
As a-
Babu Frick?
Yes.
What the Babu Frick? as a young
As opposed to
Obi-Wan Kenobi once said.
Oh, that's right. The Obi-Wan series is coming out.
Yes, I'm excited for that one. Quick score update. We've got we've got Nick at 17. We've got Liz at 15. Josh at 5. Lloyd at 3. We are.
Good. I'm glad I'm not at 4 because I was going to say Battleship.
It was not Battleship. All right, and whose turn is it? It is Josh's turn to pick.
I can't
Josh,
wait to see what year I get to pick.
Josh, you have 2
86.
choices. You would
86.
like 86 over 79?
Yes, I would.
All righty. 86. I do not remember what movie this is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. This is a good one. For 5 points, under profanity. Although there are less F words, this movie has more cussing than The Breakfast Club.
Wow.
All right, we got a couple 5-point guesses. Josh, what do you have?
I'm going to go with Pretty in Pink.
Okay, Nick.
I'm going to go with Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
The movie is Ferris Bueller Days Off.
You seem like a Ferris Bueller type.
Yeah, I should have thought of that. I should have noticed that.
I identify with Cameron.
You do seem like a combination. You're like the Fight Club explanation of Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You're Cameron imagining that he's Ferris.
Bueller.
Ferris Durden.
That is fantastic, and I will take it any day.
First rule, we don't talk about Dad's Ferrari.
All right, for the other clues, if you're curious, for alcohol and drugs, a scene at a restaurant where rich people are drinking wine and smoking. For 3 points, under sex and nudity, a teenager announces to a home intruder that she has a scorching case of herpes. For 2 points under sex and nudity, while talking to another character on the phone, one character is seen drawing an image of a naked woman on his computer. Technology sure has come far. And under 1 point for sex and nudity, a teenager poisons. No, he doesn't. A teenager poses as his girlfriend's father in order to sneak her out of school. In the view of the principal, they kiss passionately. The principal only responds in so. That's how it is in their family.
And that principal really did bad shit after that.
All right.
Hey, you didn't film that movie in Seabrook, New Hampshire.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, man. Okay.
Fun fact.
My friends, we have reached the final movie of
Matt,
the evening.
I think I'm gonna go with 1979.
All righty, we're gonna party like it's 1979 with our last clue.
Rest in peace, Disco.
Rest in peace, everybody.
From this movie?
In general.
Everyone deserves a good night's sleep.
Yes. All righty. This is a good one to end on. For 5 points, under sex and nudity, he says yes, Daddy.
No, I'm just gonna screw it. If I tie with Lloyd, I tie with Lloyd.
All right, Josh, what do you have?
Airplane.
That is incorrect. It is not
it.
Airplane. Where's the thing?
And a nice guy that likes shooting stars.
It is also not a song.
But Lloyd could really use a point right now.
Oh Don't worry. I'll still lose.
Yeah. Okay, for 4
Nick,
points.
you better do a freaking dialogue recap of this show because it was too good to not have one.
For 4 points, under violence and gore, shots are fired at a character on stage. Any guesses? 1979.
I was
And
4.
he says yes, Daddy.
I was 4. What do you expect from me?
I expect what you expect from me for all of the other years.
Matt was negative
Something.
18?
28.
28?
Oh, 18.
Without
Right.
that first clue, I say Malcolm X, but no, that was real life. Never mind.
Right.
But he did say yes, Daddy.
So you know, we're about to blow this movie wide open with this clue. Under violence and gore for 3 points. One character known as Crazy Harry really likes dynamite.
Oh, okay.
All right, Josh, what do you have?
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to get things started on the Muppet movie tonight. Muppet movie.
Okay. Just imagine if I was like, what?
What are you
What are you saying?
I was like, you're looking at me like you're looking at Lloyd.
He's much more visible than I am.
Yeah, Lloyd, you're really in the void now. It just seems to have you've gotten further and further into the void as the show's gone on. Nick, what's your guess on this one?
I'm gonna do it without all the other words. It's the Muppet movie.
Oh, both of those are correct.
Yes. Oh, thank God.
I'm so mad at myself.
It is the Muppet movie.
Same.
By the way, I appreciate the pun. This one's gonna blow this wide open. Crazy Harry loves dynamite. I don't know if that was intentional.
It was completely unintentional.
I mistakenly thought that movie came out in 1977.
Oh. Unfortunately, it was 1979. If you're curious about the other two clues, for 2 points, a dog sings about having a couple beers before bed.
Yeah, that's right.
Hi, kids.
And for 1 point, under violence and gore, a giant animal Muppet frightens away the bad guys. Very gory.
The Puppet movie.
Yes. All right, let's take a look at the final scores of the evening. In fourth place, we had an upset, and it is Lloyd. At 3, we have Josh coming in next with 6. And in the final battle for second place, we have Liz at 15 and Nick at 25. That is the game, you guys. Those are 12 of the 16 movies I have seen. There were other movies on my list that did not have enough clues, or the clues were all like Harry Potter goes and does this, and then Harry Potter did that, and then Voldemort says this.
What I loved about this show is I felt like I was on University Challenge, like the voice.
That's great. I hope you guys had a good time with this.
Amazing.
This was so great.
I had a good time. I had a great time putting it all together.
I did the positives.
Nick, I don't think I could ever do this again because 1, it's very tiring. 2, I have no more movies to offer up.
Well, I'm so happy you did it even one time.
Lloyd's still doing something.
Positives. I finished with the positives. My Jeff Hardy dance.
Yeah, you had one less point than the game you won.
Positive. Positive.
We are all positive tonight here at NPR. As we
What a terrible way to announce that.
We are all positive for we are so happy, everyone watching, that you are watching, and we hope you share with your friends and come back for movies that make more sense, for things that are not as bonkers. All of these people are extremely funny and extremely just like fantastic people in general as humans, which is not always the case. So that's pretty special when you find some really funny and nice friends. So let's go around. Let's go around and you can say where people can find you, if you got any fun things coming up, or if you just want to say goodbye. Let's start with Liz.
Yeah, so Nick already promoted it, but I'll be doing the live Inappropriate Movie Database on May 10th at the Midway Cafe in Jamaica Plain, and everyone should come. It will be fun. And I will leave my house, so that'll be exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. You can always follow my Twitter at Liz Estey for stuff, and if Elon buys it, then probably not. You can follow my Instagram at Liz Estey for baking and other things in my life. You can go to Facebook, but I don't recommend it. And book me. I don't want to send out booking emails, but I would like to venture into comedy again. Have some great material about my grandma. I think people will be pumped. I'm only half joking. Oh my goodness, a timer went off on my phone. That's bad form. Okay, please, somebody else talk.
Yes, definitely book Liz. She is very funny and will make everyone who is in the room at your show laugh very loud. Highly recommend. Josh, what do you got going on in your life?
I don't know what Lloyd's still doing, but he's still doing it. I'm going to be doing a special version of the show on May with Parkinson's research. I still haven't set a date yet, but I was going to do it in April, but just too much stuff happened in the way. I shaved for the first time in 3 years, so that looks a little weird. I look like James May from Top Gear, which is bizarre.
I haven't seen that movie either.
Yeah, it's a TV show. It's a TV show. But it's pretty much you could find me at home. I'm not telling you my address though, because I don't want anybody coming to my home. But for the most part, I will get back into comedy at some point. So look out, keep a lookout for that. And thanks. What is Lloyd still doing?
Well, let's find out. Lloyd, you are up next in the plug/dance party session.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be in Hampton Beach, New Hampshire tomorrow doing my karaoke alter ego Michael Jackson act. At the same time, another person on the show is going to be up there watching real music. I'm not going to address that because that's their business. I'm going to be on that live version of this show too on May 10th, losing to Liz Estey, as I do on this show. And I can say that because I only won once and she's won more than that. And I'm also going to be in Portland, Maine at the Laugh Shack next Thursday. I'm going to be in Salem, Massachusetts at the Gula Gula Cafe next Friday. And beyond that, go to Lloyd Legacy 617 on either Twitter, TikTok, or Instagram. If either any of those things are your things. If they're not, don't start now. It's only going to get worse. You can find me at Lloyd Legacy Sharp on Facebook, and there you can find everything that I'm not going to take any more time explaining here. Just follow me there and you'll know.
Yes, highly recommend as well. I had the esteemed honor of collaborating with a certain karaoke alter ego
You did?
last year, the pandemic. So highly recommend seeing Lloyd's karaoke alter ego. Very fantastic. I'm gonna throw mine in there real quick, so Nick, you can wrap this up in a much nicer and coherent way, as the energy is draining from my body.
Positive.
I am so happy we did this. This is very fun. Thank you, Nick, for letting me take the reins for the show. I will also be at the live version at the Midway. I will thankfully not be hosting, and I will thankfully not be competing. I will be opening the show with some of my musical comedy, some of my goofy songs. So come out. It's just going to be a super fun time all around. I'm also doing Somerville Porch Fest coming up, and I get half an hour, baby. So come see my half hour. We're going to see if I can fill half an hour.
We've seen your 90 minutes, so we're all good.
Fair. I'm probably going to run out of steam doing that too. Other than that, you can follow your boy on the social medias at Matt Shore with 2 underscores. I'm always making goofy songs on the TikToks and the Instagrams and the YouTubes and all that good stuff. But yeah, Nick, take it away.
Well, thank you for hosting. This was such a delight.
I'm so glad you still want to be my friend after it. I mean, you didn't specifically say that. I'm just, really
I haven't
hoping.
Specifically ever said that.
He's never specifically called you a friend.
No, this was wonderful, Matt. You are wonderful. This was such a fun show. So once again, I don't know if I'm jumping at all because my internet's kind of going in and out. So I don't know if this episode is going to be unwatchable. Please, I'm losing my steam because everything is frozen, and I don't know if I'm still talking. And I'm not getting any reaction from anybody.
You're a little.
Oh my God!
You're visible.
You're a little choppy, but it's not too bad.
All right, this will be unwatchable at the end, but that's fine. This is just the time for me to say my stuff. First of all, thank you once again, Liz Estey, Josh Poirier, Lloyd Legacy Sharp, and especially Matt Shore for running this whole thing. It's not easy, and that's why I keep having guest hosts on this show.
It is not.
I've done over 80 episodes of this, and that's the only reason that I'm kind of okay hosting it. Please follow the show on Instagram and Twitter at IMDb Game. Follow the show on Facebook. Join the group. It's Inappropriate Movie Database, or click the link in the description here. Like I said, I'm booking for May right now. I'd love to have you on, whoever you are, if you're watching. We have some great stuff coming up. We do the shows every week, Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. On Monday, we'll be back with one-word titles. We also have shows next month. Sammy James, if you've seen the show in the last 2 weeks, she's going to be hosting the show for Traumatizing Movies. And also Jenny Ismay is coming back for the second time with more musicals. So please be on the lookout for those. Also, if you want to see me do stand-up, I'm doing that again. You can come to Muyas in Boston tomorrow night, Friday, April, what month is it? I've lost all track of time.
May.
April 29th, I'm going to be at Muyas in Boston, 8 p.m. That's going to be a real fun show. Also, Sunday at 8 p.m., May 1st, I'm going to be in Lawrence, Massachusetts at One Broadway Collective. That's going to be a real fun show. And that one, you can, if you're not in the area, you can stream that live for like $10. So all those links, you can find me on all social media at Blundering Idiom. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you again, Matt, for being such a such a great guy, just in general. You are one of my favorites. Go ahead and book Matt if you book things.
Yes, you should.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you watch more of these. Like I said, there are over 80 episodes. There's more than enough to fill a couple of days. Thank you. I know I'm dragging this on too long and everybody wants to go to bed, but thank you for supporting this for the first year of the show. Maybe I'll do another full year. I guess we'll see.